Hello, and welcome back to the Landscaping Spot, your home for outdoor design and inspiration. Today, we're tackling a topic that is close to the hearts of many: how to create a breathtaking garden when space is limited and the budget is tight. We're diving into stunning landscape designs for small gardens that prove you don't need a sprawling estate or a massive budget to cultivate your own private paradise. A small garden isn't a restriction. It's an invitation to be creative, clever, and intentional. It's about creating an intimate sanctuary that reflects your personal style. Before we explore these brilliant ideas, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's the biggest challenge you face with your small garden space? The core philosophy behind designing for a small, budget-friendly garden is simple: maximize everything. Maximize your space, maximize your materials, and maximize your enjoyment. This is where design intelligence truly shines over sheer size. The first and most crucial principle to embrace is thinking vertically. When you can't expand outwards, you must go upwards. This single shift in perspective can fundamentally transform a tiny patio, a narrow side yard, or a compact balcony into a lush and layered oasis. Verticality can be achieved through elegant trellises covered in climbing vines, creating a living wall of green that adds privacy and drama. It can be found in wall-mounted planters that turn a blank fence into a canvas for herbs, flowers, or succulents. Hanging baskets, suspended at varying heights, add a sense of depth and draw the eye upward, making the entire space feel taller and more expansive. Container gardening is the undisputed hero of the small and affordable garden. It offers unparalleled flexibility and control. You can move pots around to chase the sun, easily change your design with the seasons, and perfectly manage your soil and watering needs. The key is to be intentional with your containers. Instead of a random assortment of small pots which can look cluttered, consider a more curated approach. Grouping a few larger statement planters can create a more significant impact than dozens of tiny ones. Choose materials that align with your desired aesthetic. Terracotta pots lend a classic, warm Mediterranean feel, while sleek, modern fiberglass or metal containers can create a more contemporary look. You can even get creative with budget-friendly options by painting inexpensive plastic pots or upcycling items like old buckets or wooden crates into unique, character-filled planters. Another powerful technique is the creation of zones. Even in the most compact of areas, you can define distinct spaces to give the illusion of a larger, more complex garden. This doesn't require building walls. Instead, you can use subtle shifts in ground materials. Imagine a small corner with dark pea gravel for a bistro set, flowing into an area of light-colored pavers that leads to a small, densely planted garden bed. This simple change in texture and color underfoot tells your brain that you are moving from one room to another. A slightly raised wooden deck, even just a few inches high, can separate a lounging area from a planting zone, adding dimension and interest without sacrificing precious square footage. It's about making every single inch work for you, creating a journey through the space, no matter how short. We've explored the power of going vertical and creating distinct zones to make a small garden feel grand. Which of these strategies resonates the most with you for your own space? We'd be fascinated to read your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're finding these ideas inspiring, please don't forget to hit that like button to let us know. It truly helps our channel grow, and subscribing ensures you'll never miss out on our weekly dose of landscaping inspiration. Now, let's talk about the magic of materials and plant selection. On a budget, every choice matters. Fortunately, some of the most beautiful materials are also the most affordable. Gravel and decorative stones are inexpensive, provide excellent drainage, and can create a wonderfully textured, low-maintenance ground cover. Reclaimed wood can be sourced for little to no cost and used to build rustic raised beds, a simple bench, or a charming feature wall. Look for opportunities to upcycle and DIY. A coat of paint can unify mismatched furniture, and a bit of creativity can turn everyday objects into garden art. When it comes to plants, the mantra is quality over quantity. A cluttered explosion of too many different plants can make a small space feel chaotic and even smaller. Instead, choose a limited, cohesive color palette. A simple scheme of greens, whites, and purples, for example, can feel serene and sophisticated. Pay close attention to texture. The contrast between soft, feathery grasses, bold, waxy leaves, and delicate ferns can create a rich tapestry that is far more interesting than a riot of clashing colors. Opt for dwarf or columnar varieties of your favorite shrubs and trees that won't outgrow the space. And always consider the plant's ultimate size before you buy it. That tiny sapling could become a garden giant in just a few years. Every great design needs a focal point to draw the eye and anchor the space. In a small garden, this could be a single, stunning specimen plant in a beautiful pot, a small, self-contained water feature whose gentle sound adds a layer of tranquility, or even a piece of outdoor art or a strategically placed mirror. A mirror is a classic trick for a reason. It can double the visual space and reflect light into darker corners, but it must be placed thoughtfully to reflect greenery and sky, not a plain brick wall. Finally, don't underestimate the transformative power of lighting. A simple string of solar-powered fairy lights or warm cafe lights woven through a trellis or along a fence line can instantly turn your garden into an enchanting retreat after dusk, effectively giving you a whole new room to enjoy in the evening. In the end, designing a stunning garden on a small footprint and a modest budget is a rewarding exercise in creativity. It's not about the space you lack, but about the potential held within the space you have. It's about creating a personal, intimate escape that is perfectly tailored to your life. It's a testament to the fact that beauty, peace, and a connection to nature can be cultivated anywhere. Your small garden is a canvas, waiting for your thoughtful touch to turn it into a masterpiece. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Landscaping Spot. We hope you feel inspired to look at your own small space with fresh eyes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to see our next video. We can't wait to see you again for more backyard design inspiration.